welcome back to my channel. It's Raeofsunshyne here, back with another video. Today I'm going to be reacting to something a little bit different. It's still on the lines of what I've been reacting to, but I found another Japanese music project group that I stumbled across the other day, and I was like, this looks very interesting. So I wanted to be able to react to it with you guys, and let me know if when I start reacting, if you've heard of this group, or or you've seen it or anything about it, because I haven't. And then the group is called Magatsunote, and I was just very intrigued by the character art style. Looks gorgeous. They look really, really nice. And I was like, oh yeah, I have to react to this because it seems like it would be up my alley. It's a little bit more on the darker scale of things, and I like that. I like, light and fun-hearted things and cutesy things, but I also like dark and a little bit more like, intrigue. So, excuse me. Let's get started. Okay. And this is called the Magatsunote voice drama. This is, I think they are in season 2, I guess, because it says season 1, episode 1, the prologue. And it's the radio drama, but voice drama, I guess. I don't know. We're about to find out. So let's start it.
Season 1 Radio drama 第1話 Prologue.
Okay, before I get started, like, yeah, the two on the cover are already giving. I know no names. I know just like a little tidbit of the backstory, which is like, it's from the something era. And like, basically, like, there's a war or a fraction between different groups and whatnot, but I will kind of like get to know more about the lore and the characters and story and stuff like that as we go on, or I'll look it up and then I'll post it for you guys. So yeah.
標的は現在 A3 から B2 へ屋根伝いを逃走中。銃器を所持し市民を人質に取っている。こちらでは手が出せない。狙撃の許可を。
人質は高レベル市民です。狙撃は許可できません。
Ooh, Kodro. Oh, I like his aesthetic. Obviously my favorite color is purple, so like the little purple hints in his hair. I like his aesthetic already, but I also have a thing for characters with eye patches too, so I already like both of these characters already. Just saying.
執行官の到着まで現状を維持してください。
おら飛べ、屋上に上がれ。無理だ、こんな高さ落ちたらしい。撃たれて死ぬか落ちて死ぬか。お願いだ。
That's not, neither one of those choices sound very lovely. So you either fall off a roof or get shot. I mean, I guess getting shot would be the better ideal. Maybe he could shoot him and just wound him, compared to falling off a roof and pretty much guaranteed to die. I don't know.
お願いだ、殺さないでくれ。もうすぐ妻に子供が生まれる。私はまだ死にたくない。子供のためにも妻のためにも。てめえの身の上なんと知ったことが。
Woo! Okay, right off the bat, this guy gives no F's about nothing. He's looks like he's out to do his duty and that's about it. He don't care if you got a wife, a kid, or whatever you have going on in your life. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be laughing because that's not funny. But wow. This guy is brutal, but I like it.
この野郎が！ああ！標的が興奮している。これ以上は危険だ。狙撃官、準備しろ。
お待ちを。政宗様、現在位置は人質が危険な状態です。どうかお急ぎ。
問題ない。小四郎。
政宗様。
今到着した。
てめえら全員ぶっ殺してやる。俺をキレさせて。
Oh wait, I'm sorry. I got confused just then because I thought it was Kojiro talking, but it was a police officer, right? Like the police officer was the one saying. That's even worse. If there was a police officer saying that to the hostage, like, huh? Aren't you supposed to be helping in the situation, not like making it worse? Interesting.
てめえらが悪いんだからな。誰か助けて。
そこまでだ。
誰だい。その剣、執行官。監査局め、来やがったな。
動くな。銃を下ろして人質を解放しろ。
黙れ悪。フリーズすんのはてめえだ。なめんなよ。この銃が見え。頭部にホログラムの角。身体強化用の D デバイスか。動くんじゃねえって言っ。
So I guess they have some kind of like special ability, like when they're helping or something like that, is what it seems like. Because he said something about like special horn and then like enhanced ability thing. So that's already interesting. I like that they use the elements of like, and he was saying something about arc, so I don't know if that's like the type of group that he's from or if it's an organization or what, but like I said, I'll kind of like learn more as I go.
この野郎！腕をいって！
I'm sure it does. You were talking all that stuff just a minute ago, and look how that turned around for you, sir.
動くな。
殺すのか？俺も殺すのかよ！他の奴らのように、虫けらのように！
確認。対象の現在のレベルは。
I don't know if you guys can hear the thunder in the background, but I'm kind of feeling this while it's storming out. So let's just hope that nothing happens while I'm filming this. So, you know, but hey, it's nice to be in type of weather where I can do these reaction videos. So yay.
および特権主任への暴行、殺人未遂を確認。エグジスティングバリューレベルマイナス5、有害人物、処分許可が出ている。
なあ、おい、近づくな。なあ、おいって。仕方なかったんだよ。家族を食わせるために。頼む、殺さないでくれよ。
That's mighty funny because the hostage was just begging for his life and you didn't care, but now you want someone to care when your life is on the line. I don't think that's how that works. And like, I guess like these two are here to like to search out people that like do things like this, like commit these kind of crimes and stuff like that, and to stop them. Maybe they're kind of like somewhat like their own kind of like enforcement organization or something.
残念だが、お前にその価値を認められなかった。
くそ価値だと？俺の人生が無価値だってのかよ。 お前らアークに何の権利があるって言うんだ。なんだ。
What is this guy saying? He was literally about to kill someone else. Like, literally. And then he's like saying, oh, they don't have the right to say that his life is worthless or doesn't mean anything. You didn't care that this other guy had a wife and was expecting a baby. But you told him you don't care. Why are people like that? I don't get it.
だって俺を殺し。
貴様が悪だからだ。
Well, it sounds like he got killed. He didn't live. I'm just gonna say that. Hey, that was basically like instant karma. That's all I'm gonna say.
お疲れ様でした、政宗様。お見事。
この毒眼に映る悪、そのことごとくを切り尽くす。俺にはそれしかできない。
Get it? He said with his own eye, not eyes. Okay, let me stop. Okay, I'm not clearly not, a funny person, but I don't know. That just made me chuckle a little bit with his own eye. It's fine. I like the eye patch.
政宗様？
いや、なんでもない。少し耳鳴りがした。撤収しよう、小十郎。
対象志望、回収バッグの用意を。
執行官として毅然たる任務の遂行。あなたは立派ですよ、政宗様。
ああ、監査局の。助かったよ。ありがとう。それか、奴の死体は。
はい。
この仮想民の分際で、よくも特権市民であるこの私を。
Oh, okay, so I get it now. So the police officer was the hostage, and the other guy was just some random guy that tried to, like, obviously undo him, basically. I get it now. Because I was a little confused at first. I was like, wait, is this my boy talking like that? And I was like, oh, okay. But then I was like, oh, okay, no, never mind. It's not him. It's obviously an evil person that's trying to do harm to the police officer. Hopefully I got that right.
思い知れ、思い知れ。
そのくらいに死体は新鮮な状態のまま再資源化する規則です。
死んでからの方が世の役に立つと救いようがないな。まあいい。とっとと肥料にでも何にでもしてしまえ。
行きましょう、政宗様。
Wow. Yeah, just turn them into fertilizer. It'll help produce wonderful fruits and plants and what?
お前らアークに何の権利があるって言うんだ。
アークの行いは全て人類を保護するための正義に基づく。そして俺はその正義の執行者だ。
Okay, an executor of justice. We like that. Sometimes we gotta have people like that in order to make things run a little bit more smoothly, because naturally sometimes things don't always go the proper way, and you gotta give it a little bit more of a push.
2022年初頭、巨大隕石の衝突によって地球はその半分が居住不可能な地獄と化した。しかしその焦土の中で人という種を残し、かつての繁栄を再び取り戻すことを目的とした組織アークが現れた。 彼らのもたらしたものは3つ。一つは彼らアークによって完全に管理保護された居住区カテドラル。これによって人類は過酷な自然環境から逃れ安心して暮らせる場所を手に入れた。そしてもう一つがイグジスティングバリューレベル、通称 EV レベル。個々人の能力値を点数化し、それが高いものを低い者たちが支えることで少ない資源を有効活用し効率的に社会を発展させていくという新たな社会システムだ。
So basically, after the meteorite, it's like creating a new world order, where like they're having their own sense of justice by protecting those that are out there doing like things that they shouldn't be doing, and protecting those that need protecting, as well as, you know, kind of like evaluating them on certain specs and stuff like that, which is interesting, because, you know, it's like, you know, you're having that free fall where everything was a certain way until it wasn't because of some unknown peril that happened. Yeah, I get it.
そして3つ目はアークの枠組みの外で生きる者たち。
Okay, hold on here. Okay, they all look okay. I'm just gonna say the one in the middle. He looks crazy. He looks like don't mess with me, cause you're gonna find out some things if you do. Like he's very, very edgy looking. He has a lot of piercings and tattoos, and I always say this about characters with jagged teeth. They're just naturally crazy. They're the unique ones, but they just do things more out of the box compared to the rest of them. That's just in my opinion, and he's very much giving that, like, that vibe. The one on the first one in the frame, I'm just gonna say that because right to left thing. Okay, he looks like he has a reserved nature, but he's also very like, he looks very skillful, and you know, he looks mysterious. I'm just gonna say that he looks quiet and reserved, but he also looks like he's not very nice if you piss him off. I'm just saying. And the last guy over here, yeah, he looks like a rebel too. He looks like, yeah, very staunch, and yeah. Okay, I'm gonna say all this. None of them look like they play no games, but this just levels to it.
救援は執行官はまだなのか。このままじゃ壁が関所が破られるぞ。カテドラル内に入られたら、
それがなぜか中央からの応答がなく。
敵はただの人間じゃない、武将なんだ。奴らをカテドラルに入れたら大変なことになる。何度でも救援要請を送り続けろ。襲撃者はあのマッドファングの秀吉だとな。
Okay, so obviously they have a fraction group, whatever you want to call it, organization called Mad Fang. Okay, that's interesting. Or Hideshiro. No. Okay, let me not stop pronouncing names, but Hideyoshi. Okay, that's his group, I guess. Or he's the leader of the group. And I guess we'll find out. I should have figured that he was the leader. He's giving very much leader representation. Oh my gosh, it looks so different when they're in like when you see in full color. Wow. Yeah, he's very crazy looking. But I love the aesthetic. I love the vivid and bright colors. Like, that is everything.
いい度胸じゃねえな。
はいはい、もう抵抗しなくていいよ。お疲れちゃん。てめえであっさ
Yeah, very crazy sounding. Okay.
あ、キヨ、ガンベ、そっちも終わったか。
Kill and come
おめえらも楽しんだみたいだな。
Oh, these characters. Ah, the aesthetic is so freaking nice. Like, I love that, like, blue ash hair. Oh my. I already know I'm gonna have a lot of favorites in this series because why are the aesthetics so nice? Whoever designed and made these characters, kudos to y'all because they look immaculate. They look really, really good. I'm not even. Ugh, I'm in awe right now.
たく楽しいもんかよ、こんな朝っぱらから。だり部屋引きこもってて。
右に同じく。俺は
I should have known he had pink hair. Yeah, that suits him. Like, yeah, he looks very like reserved now that like as I've said before, but seeing him in full color, yeah. Oh wow, these outfits and designs, like, wow.
本来頭脳労働派。ボスと違って戦いや殺しを楽しむ趣味はありません。
そうか。
See what I say? He has no interest in, killing and stuff like that or fighting. Like I said, he's giving, his whole face is giving like, I don't really care for all that stuff. I mean, if I have to, then yeah, I will. But if I don't, then I don't feel like lifting a hand.
しかし久しぶりにいい汗かいたぜ。やっぱ戦ばってないい。ふんぞり返ってトップやってんのもありだが、たまには現場も悪くねえもんだ。
満足そうなとこ恐縮ですが、本番はここからですよ。ボス、キヨ、この ID カードを。
偽造 ID カードな。
使い方は昨日説明しましたが、覚えていますね。
やれやれ、潜入ね。なんで俺たちがこんなコソ泥みたいなことをした。
When you have to be such sneaky thieves, I don't know. Y'all look naturally sneaky to me. I'm just gonna say that, like, it's giving very much sneaky vibes, especially from Kios, the one talking. Yeah, he looks like he could be very sneaky. So I don't know. I said, when did we become so sneaky? I think it was already, you guys were naturally sneaky from the get-go.
やっぱ連中にでもやらせときゃよかったろ。
最初に説明したろう。自分たちだけなのは敵地へ潜入する都合上少数精鋭である必要があるからだ。
ああ、そうだったか。
それにだ。天下のアークの本拠地へ直接乗り込むなんてイカれた計画。もったいなくて他のやつになんて譲れねえだろ。
So, okay, so Mad Fang, their group is on the outside of the arc, I guess. And I guess they're trying to infiltrate, they're trying to get inside the arc, is what I'm thinking. Okay, that's interesting.
だる、ストレス半端ねえ。まあ、兄貴がやれって言うのならやらせていただきますけど。
時間か。はい、勘兵衛です。すでに警備隊の排除は終わりました。こちらはいつでも。
貸せ勘兵衛。ああ、俺だ。あ、秀吉だよ。一応最後にもう一遍聞くんだけどよ。例の最強悪魔の心臓、確かなんだろうな、光秀先輩。
Strongest demon. So I guess I don't know. We don't know who that is yet, but I guess that's who they're trying to get to, or who they're going up against, or what. Gosh, I'm really liking this. So, like the characters are really drawing me in, but like the story I think is really going to be interesting.
あんだよ釣れねえな。一緒に親方様を焼いた仲だろ。これでてめえ嘘だったら分かってんよな。いいよ信じてやる。そっちもうまくやってるみたいだしな。アークの通信システムに障害を起こすなんざ品質なお前らしいやり口だぜ。この隙に中に潜入するわ。
See how you just said sneak in? Like I said, they're already were sneaky. They're just gonna go sneak right on in there. Like, hey, how you doing? Like, you know, huh? Ooh, let me stop.
ああ。本当に俺がいただいちまってもいいんだろうな。よし。しゃ行くぜ兄弟。奴らの奥の奥まで潜り込んでド派手な花火ぶち上げてやろうぜ。
こいつ潜入の意味分かってるか。
Yeah, I think he's a little too loud for that. Like, and I feel like it's not going to be as easy as they're making it seem to just like sneak in and try to infiltrate in the arc, because yeah, I think the arc is like more established than obviously the parts on the outside, so it's not going to be as easy to just, you know, get through there.
目立ちたがり屋に理解できてるわけないだろ。
アークの与える平穏と秩序を拒み反旗を翻した危険な有害人類武将。カテドラルの外で生きる彼らは限られた居住可能な土地をめぐってアークや他の武将たちと長年にわたって紛争を続けていた。西暦2222年隕石の衝突から200年、風雲急を告げるこの世界で人類はかろうじて生き残っていた。
Oh wow. So it fell in 2022, and now they're in 2222, year 220. So 200 years passed, and they're fighting, or the Ark is fighting the people known as the Warlords on the outside of the cathedral. So that's where the other fractions would come in. So I guess Ark is their own fraction, and then you're gonna have like a bunch, I don't know how many fractions there is that are fighting amongst each other, but I guess we will see like the different fractions as it goes on. And I don't know how many people are in the fractions. Maybe it may be, you know, 3 4, you know, people in a fraction, but this is very appealing to me. One, because it has a really good plot, and I like things that are a little bit more on the grunge side when it comes to, you know, these kinds of plots. And like I said, I didn't know anything about this voice drama going into it. I just seen some of the characters when I stumbled across it, and I was like, ooh, these character designs are cool. I didn't see all the characters. I only seen like a couple characters, and I was like, this looks very interesting. Sometimes I'm gravitated towards, like, I'm an artsy person and creative person, so like I gravitate towards like when I see art that really stands out to me, and this really stood out to me, and I was like, this would be interesting. And then when I actually, like, you know, I think I saw a video on here on YouTube, and I was like, oh, what is this? And then I actually saw like they have like a like full on drama and stuff like that. I was like, oh, this would be interesting to watch too. So obviously I had to add this to my reactions, and I was just like, yeah. And after seeing this first episode, I am thoroughly surprised and happy that this is something that I think I will continue to react to. And if you guys, are interested in this too, please let me know, because I really feel like this is going to get more deeper as it progresses, obviously, because this is only the first episode, which is a prologue. So there's going to be a lot of inner workings on like how the meteor fell, the different characters and stuff like that, and like their backstory and the backstory of like building the arc, and then how the other groups managed to survive out there in the outer lands and being able to take over their different territories or whatever. So this is giving me a good vibe already. And yeah, so I'm gonna incorporate this. I'm obviously still gonna do Fragri and Memory reactions, and then on certain days I will do the Magatsunote reactions as well, if you guys are cool with that. I think that would be like fun to kind of like mix it up a little bit. I like to throw different things in here and there, and yeah, just let me know what you guys think in the comments. Yeah, so thank you for watching this reaction video, and I hope you guys continue to watch. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, please. That would be very helpful. I would love that. I want you guys to be a part of the Sunshine community. So I will catch you guys in the next one. Make sure you guys continue to spread your love and positivity out here in the world, because we can need more of that. And I hope you guys continue to just thrive and do your best and believe in yourself, and know that you are a wonderful person and that you need love, and to love yourself. I love you guys. Love you, sunshine. See you on the next one. Bye.
Shine on me bright.